let's now share some tips for beginners, people who have not really worked out for months or don't really have a workout routine that they have stuck to. Then how can we help them? For me, it would be
Okay, I
to start
guess for you start
slowly.
first.
Start slow and consistent.
Yep.
I recently had a friend that asked me for help about this. I say just do twice a week. Do it for a really short amount of time. Really commit to that. And then in a few months, then think about whether you want to increase it. Maybe increase the duration you want to run for. Maybe do
Yep.
more frequency per week if you can. And then, sure enough, you will have a very solid workout routine. But you gotta build it. You don't go 100% at the start. You gotta build it up
Correct.
like 5%. That's what I say.
Yep.
So even if you have something suboptimal, right, it's better if you do something suboptimal consistently for a period of time than do something hyper optimized but you sort of burn out after a few weeks. That's how I would see it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
Honestly, whatever I wanted to say, you say already. So it's starting off slow and being consistent. That's I guess the only two tips I have. I mean, I'm not that like I'm not like a fitness guru or anything. So
Yeah.
I cannot really give any tips. But for me, that's how I started off, and that's the things I told myself. Rather than like, going all out. Let's say you never do push-ups in so long. Then you suddenly this one day, okay, I'm gonna do push-ups. Then you go and spam 100 at one shot.
No.
Then the next day you're gonna ache like what?
Yeah.
So I guess maybe you can start off with maybe 2 sets of 20 first. Then if the next day you're aching, maybe cut down to 1 set. But at least like do it once every alternate day, or you can do it every day lah if you want. But just start slowly. Then once you see the progress, then it will motivate you and then you will continue from there. Then consistency, okay, I cannot say much because I'm not that consistent also.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just try your best. Because everybody busy
yeah.
with their own lives.
I
So
think
just try.
it's kind of weird, but the benefits of building the habit of exercising is almost as beneficial as the benefits of exercising in the first place, which might be considered quite a controversial statement, but it's good that you enjoy the workout and then you want to be doing it consistently, or at least don't mind doing it. That's how I see it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How about we be focused on maybe strength and cardio, because those two have different approaches, right? So how would you do it?
Ooh, okay. So for strength as in like weights, like if you want to do weights, all those things, is it?
Yeah, I would think all those kind of body weight, or even using machines or barbells, dumbbells, or the.
Okay, if you have your own like dumbbells and stuff at home, right? Again, just start off light. Do a few reps. Get used to the weight. Once you're comfortable, then you can up the weight and lower the reps first. Up the weight, lower the reps. Once you're comfortable, up the reps until a comfortable level, then you up the weight and reduce the reps. So it's just a cycle like that.
Yeah.
That's for me lah. Then for cardio, it's also the same. You just start short distance first. Maybe a 2 km short run, then up to maybe 3 km. Okay, for me, right, whenever I track my distance, I don't like weird numbers. So I don't know how some people run like 2.36 km. Well, I cannot. It's either 2.5 or 3. It's just 0.5 or end with a 0. Cannot be anything.
It needs to be a round number.
Yeah, so yes, for me, I very OCD one. So maybe if you very long never run, right, start with 2 km. You don't focus on the time. Just focus on completing the entire distance. Yeah, that was one mistake I made when I was training for pre-enlistee IPPT. Like, I keep telling myself, okay, I need to complete 2.4 in this timing. But then I couldn't even finish. Yeah, that's at that time. So when I properly start to train, right, I tell myself, focus on the distance. Doesn't matter how slow you run, how fast you run. Yeah, just work on your endurance first, on your stamina. Yeah. Then also throw in some, what's it called? Interval trainings.
Yeah. Intervals is important. Even though I hate doing them, but it's a necessary thing to do, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for cardio, right? That's all it is. Even though, well, I hate cardio, but okay, you sometimes get a runner's high, so not bad. Or no, it's the fact that you want to quickly finish your runs, then you want to do it faster? I don't know. No, but I can imagine you, right? Try to finish a run. You're at 2.51 km, and then you cannot end it on a round. You must end it on a round number, and you must go 3 km.
Yeah, I will go to 3. That's what I did. Serious, that's what I did. I remember
Oh my
during
goodness.
my FEP, like while waiting to go overseas for my Air Force training, right? Then they had this running challenge. I think it's 171. So for me at that time, my longest distance I ran was like what, 5 km. But during that period, I ran like what, 10 km,
What?
12 km, 15 km. Yeah, so I have never ran more than 5 before. So the first time I ran 8 km, right? At 5, I was like, actually, I don't feel that tired. I just continue first. So when I reach 5.5, okay lah, a bit more. Go until 6. Then at 6, I like, not tired. Okay, then I go 6.5. Then that's how I push myself. Okay, 6.5, okay, not that nice number. Okay, 7. Then maybe about 7.2, I a bit shaky. Okay, never mind. Just focus and finish at 8. A
Damn.
nice number.
Alright.
Okay, then that's how yeah.
Okay.
But can you like stop at those weird number? You can, right? Or you also
I
like
think
try
low
not to?
key, I also try to be at a nice round number though, honestly. Or maybe I try to, maybe not distance, but duration, like just nice
Duration,
30
okay.
minutes, alright, yeah. Or 15 minutes, alright, that's good. That's how I do it,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, but I think my friend who is very solid at running also has the idea though. He said that after running for a while, you feel like you can just keep going. You maybe hit the wall earlier, but once you go past that stage, right, you can just keep running, which is quite a weird phenomenon. I never understand how does that work. But
Is it not the runner's high?
oh really? I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't know, but okay, I find that interesting. But yeah, then I think it also helps that you break it up into 0.5 km. You know what I'm saying? You
Yep.
you just push yourself a little further and then see how you are at that point and then decide whether to still carry on. I think that helps instead of looking at this huge daunting task, you break it into smaller, simple pieces. Yeah, that's what I see.
Correct.
All right. For me, when it comes to strength, I think it helps if you have a certain rep range. You have like 4 exercises to work out your entire body, and then you stick to like 2 sets for each exercise. But you legit must go all the way to failure though. I see a lot of people not even feel that uncomfortable after their last rep. But right, your last rep you're supposed to be very much uncomfortable. No, like very
struggling.
much struggling. It's the fact that by right when you reach failure, right, you try to squeeze the muscle as much as possible. You try to contract it as much as possible when doing the workout, but you still cannot lift it. Then that is considered failure. And you need to be about 1 to 2 reps close to it. But a lot of people don't hit that hard enough. So I think it's good you have maybe 4 or 5. Okay, actually 4 or 5 exercises, 2 sets, go to close to failure, and then when you hit a certain higher threshold of the rep range, you just next session go do at a higher weight, and then you start building back up again. That's how I see for strength. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about fitness gurus for a while, because I have to say that there's quite a lot of nonsense I see online. People try and give information. I see a lot of nonsense online because people try and look for something really flashy and then gain a lot of traction. But if you just stick to the simple, basic exercises, you will be able to build muscles. You know what I'm saying? I just hate. Oh my goodness, so much nonsense. Yeah. Okay, I'll put this YouTuber that I recommend. So it's legit just do the basic stuff. You can do bench press or push-ups. You can do pull-ups. You can do squats. Those are usually shoulder press. Yeah, do those for
Yep.
strength. That's good enough. You don't have to do some weird variation on like
Yeah.
trying to bias the muscle or trying to
Yeah,
hyper
yeah, yeah.
optimize it. I mean, why do you need to bias a muscle when you need to when you're starting out and you don't even have much muscle? You need to focus on everything. And only after a consistent period, like 6 to 12 months, then think
Yep.
about, okay, let me try to focus more on my weak areas, the muscle groups that are really stubborn in growing. Honestly, even my current workout is too damn simple. It's like just 5 exercises. But I don't like do all these weird variations. It's super simple. I don't know. What do you think about all these fitness influencers?
Okay, honestly, I cannot say much, cause I myself am not like fit. I don't really know my stuff also, so I
Oh,
cannot say anything about them. You know, at least they got the size, the build to show for it. Yeah, but I guess let them do them. If people want to believe them, then sure. If like skeptics like us, we just continue to do our own thing. I guess for beginners, in simple words, just keep it simple.
yeah, legit.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
Just don't overcomplicate things. When you're like when you're new to these type of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like understandable you want to do a whole lot of things because you're really excited in the beginning, want to change a lot of things, but don't go in too excited. Just keep
Yeah.
at it simple, and then once you've proved to yourself that you've done it a consistent amount of time, then you can think about ramping it up.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, let's talk about funny encounters in the gym. So, have you seen any?
Honestly, no, cause the gym that I go to, there's not really a lot of people that use it. Like I go to my aunt's house lah to gym. But there is one, I wouldn't say funny encounter, but it just happened to me like
Okay.
earlier this year. So
Okay.
there was this guy at the gym. I mean, he's a nice guy lah. He was using the bench and the barbell. Then I was gonna do leg day, so I was gonna adjust the machine, right? Then I didn't realize that he had one more set left, which is my bad lah. I didn't ask.
Okay.
But anyway, he told me, oh, I sorry, I got one more set. Then I was like, okay, fine.
Oh.
I let him finish first. After he was done, then he approached me. Then he just talked to me, asked me my name, like how old I am, and asked for my contact number lah. So in case he sees me again in the gym
Okay.
or like want to like gym together. Then after that, he asked me this, uh, you are 17, right? Like he just straight up assumed that I'm 17 years old. Then I'm like, huh? No, bruh, I'm 23. Then Then he was just shocked. Then we just laugh it off. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it's not really that funny, but it's just like sudden.
Why,
Just like that.
why did the guy want your contact information? That's quite sus already.
I have no idea, man. He just came up to me and he just yeah.
And then why he asked for
After
your
that he-
age? Okay.
I don't know. Okay, but I remember when he texted me, he asked like what I usually do in the gym, when I usually go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like that only. After a while, we also never talk again.
Okay. Maybe he just
Yeah.
wanted a gym buddy.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess it helps to have a gym bro around. Okay, do you prefer working out alone or with you have someone to tag along?
It depends on the mood. Sometimes I prefer alone. Sometimes I prefer a gym buddy. Yeah.
Okay,
It all depends. It all depends on the situation.
Okay, I personally prefer doing it alone. It's just me and my music, just lifting weights. But low-key, it helps when I have someone else around me. Maybe he correct my form. Maybe he helps me to change the weights. Or
Yeah.
and then how about that one time you went to the gym, right? You were doing some goblin squat, right?
Goblet squats. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone came up.
Oh,
to
you're
you
talking about my TikTok.
Someone
Okay.
came out and do the dance.
The speed dance. The speed
Yeah,
dance.
I wanted to bring that up.
Okay. That one. Okay. Those.
I mean, clearly it's a
Those
skit,
were my
lah. It's
friends.
not a
Those
real
were my
thing.
friends. Yeah, it's a skit.
I just wanted to bring that
but
up.
it's just funny. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it.
I'll probably
It's
put it
quite-
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. Okay, the guy that did the speed dance, right? It was his idea, like to just come up with this funny like video. It's like okay,
Yeah,
I
look at
mean,
it right
we
now.
just upload to TikTok, see how it goes, and then yeah, just gain some traction. And okay, everybody like it. Sure,
Yeah, there's
just good lor.
like so many freaking likes. 14.4k likes. Damn. I guess my turn to share. Funny encounters. I mean, literally, I went to the
Yeah.
gym just now in the morning. Someone,
Mm.
someone just commented about how my when I was bench pressing that my grip was too wide. But I don't mind
Okay.
people trying to critique my form or whatever lah. There was one time I was at the pull-ups there. This middle-aged person, I think this guy was in his 60s, I think. He commented about how I got a little muscle imbalance, which is kind of interesting because basically
Okay.
my right side is a bit lower than my left side. And then he talked about
Okay.
how when you get old, you would see the muscle imbalance quite a lot, which makes sense. So I don't know, I guess I gotta find a way to correct that muscle imbalance before it affects me in the when I'm really over. But other than that, I see kind of interesting. Like, obviously, I have one guy that's wearing like a stringer kind of singlet, and then the chest is like super revealing. Like, bro, what?
Okay.
I don't care whether you're big or small. It's just kind of
Inappropriate
it's
attire.
whatever. But I try not to look. Um,
Mm.
Other things, I mean, obviously you got the whole joke about how when it's weekday afternoon, you have a bunch of secondary school kids in their PE attire coming together. There are gonna be like 5 of them, or even more than that. They all come together, and then
Mm.
you just see them. It's like, okay, I guess, yeah, sure. But I know that they're gonna take a long while if they are sharing something with me. It's the fact that, and then I see some of them in the mirror, they pull up their sleeve and then start flexing their arm muscle in the
Mm.
mirror. Look, I'm personally not the type that in the gym I would go and like flex in the mirror. I would do it at home though, but I usually do it alone. I wouldn't.
Okay.
It's like, but okay, I guess for them is like your very first time that they're gaining muscle, so they're quite impressed that they are gaining some progress, I guess. Or whatever, maybe they have some vanity reason at the same time. I don't know. It's good that they start early at least. I see them sometimes make quite some mistakes. Maybe it's, yeah, they never push themselves hard enough. Their last rep is as fast as their first rep. Shouldn't be the case lah. During the last few reps, you will realize that you're slowing down. It's like, okay, I only got 2 or 3 left in the tank, and then you still try to push yourself further. But I'm sure all these little mistakes, or maybe their form, I'm sure eventually they would learn. Hopefully, they still make it a regular thing to do. I mean, I do see a lot of ego lifting inside the gym, which I think is like regular
Ego
thing that
lifters,
happens, right? Put too much
yeah,
weight,
I guess.
but you're like half wrapping it. Oh, do you have people that would shout really loudly in the gym?
Nope.
Oh, I've had experience where where this guy working out and then he grunts super loudly. Pretty much everyone can hear. I can hear it with my music on in my earphones. So there's that.
Then no one stopped him.
I don't think anyone
Or no
really
one said
stopped
anything.
him. I mean, at the same time, it's not like you're gonna be like a library inside the gym, right? Obviously, you're gonna expect
Yeah.
some metal clanging, some people
Yep.
grunting or what. Actually, it makes me think that actually, if I exhale too loudly on my last few reps in the gym, I should be fine with doing that. But I don't understand people who would do it since the very first rep. It's kind of funny. That's the end of this episode. Alright, do the whole like, subscribe, whatever, so that I can finally hit 1,000 by the time that this comes out. And I'll see you, I don't know, in the gym or whatever. I don't know. Alright, get out of here. Mwah.